Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How are you guys? I am going to find me on my iPad. Give me just 1 second here. Say hello when you pop on. Hello, hello. This is Robin with Cragen Creations. I am in South Georgia. South, yeah, Southeast Georgia. I was like Southeast or Southwest. uh, Lord. And if you wouldn't mind, please sprinkle the love. I would appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see any other live DIY type crafty projects. Today's live is kind of a little secret. I'm sharing something that I'll just say this live potentially may have to be deleted, but I'm showing y'all anyway. So it is a hush hush thing. And if you sprinkle, please let me know so that I can get you guys entered to win in my big giveaway that hopefully I'm going to have at the end of the month. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Tom Tom. Hi, Denise. How are you guys? If you guys wouldn't mind spreading the love, I have one more group to sprinkle myself into, and then I'll be ready to rock and roll. All right. I still don't see comments. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Hey, Brenda, how are you? Teeny told her people. Was Teeny on? If she was on, I had no idea. I missed her. Thank you, Denise. Hi, Patty Gray. Thank you. Well, Teeny's so sweet. Hi, Tom. Was Teeny on? Hi, Miss Mary. She closed. Oh, well, dang it. I had no idea. I would have been sitting here painting, and I could have been listening to her. Hi, Bonnie. Oh, dang it. I'd had no idea she was on. I didn't get a notification that she was on. Thank you so much for sprinkling the love. Hi, Miss Teeny. Girl, I did not even know you were on, or I'd have been watching you while I painted. I was painting my witch rail, which I was gonna show you guys anyway. I have one already painted, and I started another one. Um, but it comes like this. You can see I was doing some spray painting on the back. I was using it, but I spray painted the front black, and now I'm going in and doing all the little detail work. Hi, Miss Shirley. Teeny, oh, girl, what were you painting? I'm going to have to go back and watch your live. I know you had to watch the replay of mine yesterday. I know you sent everybody here. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Awesome. I'll have to go and watch it. I have a couple of lives I need to watch the replays of. Sorry, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to where the comments are. I feel like Trish. I watch her lives and you watch her watching her computer instead of where everybody's seeing her at. Okay, so y'all saw that one. Here's the one that I finished yesterday. So this one has the green legs with the orange lettering and it's outlined in purple. Hi, Miss Karen Wilson. First time watching. Glad to have you here. So I thought I like this, but it's missing something. Hi, Miss Kathy Cox. So you guys can see this. These corners here to me are lacking something. So I dug in my stash yesterday. Hi, Miss Neva. I dug in my stash yesterday, and I don't know if you guys have seen, like in Joann's, when they have the little tiny cutouts of Patty Crowell. Hi, Robin and everyone. Hi, Miss Patty. The little cutouts that you can get from the holidays or whatever. So I've had these in my stash for a couple of years, and this is like a little potion bottle, which I thought would be really cute up here in the corner and give it a little bit of character. And then in the other corner, I thought I would put, you guys see the little spider down there with it's the Black Widow with the red spot on it. So I thought that one would go really cute right here. So that's what I'm going to do with these is this. So this one has the green legs with the orange lettering. And this one's going to have the orange legs with the green lettering. Just kind of switch it up a little bit. That way I can use up full rolls of ribbon when I make these a kit. Yes, these are going to be a kit. So I'm hoping to get those listed this weekend. And so, yeah, I'm Miss Laura Walsh. So today's live is, I've wanted to show this in a live before. I've actually painted these on nails, which, you know, of course they have to be the long ones that are out to here. You don't really see much of it. But I'm going to show you the pattern because I don't dare say it out loud because it's a copyright issue. So my live could be taken down and all of that. So y'all know the pattern I'm talking about. Okay. And I told y'all the other day that I would do this on a check napkin and, you know, show you guys how to get this look on anything that you paint. So I went out into my stash to find my check napkins that I thought I had, which ended up being the buffalo check. So they were the wrong kind of check. But I'm going to show you how to get this look, the MC copyrighted look from nothing. Okay, so we're going to start with a blank slate. This, you guys, I get the Crazy Macy Creations LLC monthly box. Thank you so much, Laura. And so I want to show y'all that I decided to just do it on her little thank you that she sends in the box. I thought, I'm just going to do it. Okay, so here is a little snippet of the other one I was going to teach, but I decided I need to do this one first. No, well, I don't know. I haven't seen it, and I haven't seen any droppings lately, so, you know, as long as I don't see it, it's out of sight, out of mind. I still walk on eggshells when I'm out there, and sometimes I freak myself out for no good reason. The checker pattern was finish line first. They can control black and white check. Yeah, well, that's not the part that they are shutting people down for. It's the actual gold drag underneath the black and white check. That's what's copyrighted. It's how it's reproduced. So that's the part that's copyrighted. So I'm going to show you guys how to get it. And I even brought out some ribbon that I did find that had the regular black and white check on it. This isn't copyrighted. It's the drag that's underneath and the drag that's on the top. That's copyrighted. So, and I was watching one of Trish's lives the other day where she was making her gnomes. So I sat and I had cut this piece of wood out last year. I just never painted it. But look how cute. It's a little fairy door, gnome door, whatever, with some mushrooms on it. And I started doing, you can see like the little hole in it is like a mirrored window. So I started working on this, and this turned out really, really cute. And I had painted, okay, so I got napkins from Miss Lisa Blevins and Miss Mary. And I think it was Miss Lisa that sent me these napkins, but I already had this piece of wood painted. It's like a seafoam green. And I thought of doing like a nautical theme sign on it until I got these napkins, because these napkins are flippin' awesome. So I'm going to be doing a decoupage thing with these napkins. Look at, okay, so fall is my absolute favorite. And these napkins are going to look fabulous on this little sign. All right. So I'm going to turn you guys down and we're going to work on this. Thank you, Miss Kathy. I think I have what I need. So I'm going to turn you guys down. I hope that you guys can see. My camera is all kinds of messed up. There we go. Everything is backwards. All right, so we're going to work on getting this MC pattern. All right, and I'm going to show you really easily how you can do that. If you have a pattern that already has the black and white check on it, it's easy to add onto it to give it that that special look. Oh, that's the envelope. So what I'm going to do, this is just a plain piece of paper that I was working. I'm going to do it on a card and make it the front of a card. So you can do this on paper, you can do it on a napkin, you can do it on wood, anything that you want to paint. I actually have a little teapot that is over my shoulder when I put the camera up. You can see it behind me. I may put it on that because I saw that they had on their website, teapot was like $225. And the napkins that they had, I didn't even see the napkins. I saw the cloth napkin. There were 2 in the set for $64 for a cotton cloth napkin. $64. And I'm like, that is crazy. All right, so I'm going to use a paper plate because I want you to see how I do this. When I do it, I'm going to use a flat tip brush for the black part of it. And I'm going to use a thinner flat tip for the striping. Okay. So those are really the only 2 brushes you need. You need a pen or a pencil. I did this one with a pen. I'm going to do this one with a pencil because you're going to see, you will not see the lines after we get done doing this. You'll need black paint. You'll need antique gold, which I used as a stand when I spray paint. So it's actually this color. So you need black, antique gold, and white. That's it. Black, antique gold, and white. Okay. Has anybody ever done this pattern before? I also need, for bigger projects, you guys, I use a ruler, but this being a smaller project, I need my popsicle stick. And not a popsicle stick, it's like the tongue depressor size. Hang on, let me grab one. You guys let me know if you've ever painted this before. Kathy has not. Oh, Miss Mary has not. You've tried it, but not been very successful. Yes, Sherry, you're about to learn one of the easiest things ever. Miss Teeny has, of course she has. There isn't much she has not done. All right, so the first thing we want to do is get our pattern set out. So how I do this, if I still had the lampshade I would show you the lampshade because I've done this on a lampshade and it turned out fabulous. Miss Walsh has not. Well, you guys are about to learn something awesome. So what I like to do is whatever it is that I'm putting this pattern on, I always start in the center. And I don't want to use like a ruler that's this thick on something like this because then your checks end up being too big for the project. So always, you know, look for a ruler. This one I'm going to use a tongue depressor because I find that this is the perfect size for this type of project. No, Miss Mary has not. Miss Laura has not. Miss Kathy has not. All right, so you guys, here we go. I always start with the center of the project first. And I'm just going to draw my lines. And they can be as heavy or thick. Miss Patty has not. Miss Laura Walsh has not. So I've got 2 lines on there, so I'm just going to keep going and on both sides of those lines and keep creating. I'm going to put my line there and put my... So I have my lines going one way. Now I'm going to start in the middle again. And do my lines all the way up. And then go down the bottom side of the paper. These are probably crooked, but that is okay. Perfectly imperfect, right? Patty has not. All right, so oh, I can't see that line. And I'm blind as a bat, so I need to get it on there darker. All right, so now we just have a bunch of lines going up and down and others going side to side. So, so I don't mess up and do this where I end up with 2 black squares side by side, I will go back through my pattern and every other one, I'm going to put a little dot. Thank you, Miss Lila. I appreciate it. And this is especially if, if it's at night when I'm trying to do this and I'm tired, then I know I'm putting my black squares where they need to go and I'm not messing up. So I went through and put little dots where my black squares are going to go. Okay. And that's it. You can put your pencil away and you can put your little tongue depressor away. And now it's time to get out the paint. So you need some black paint. You don't need a whole lot. Your antique gold, you need even less of that, like a dot. You don't need a whole lot. All right. So now I'm going to come in with my smaller flat tip. And what I want to do is I'm going to take it and flip it on its side so you see the skinny part is up and down, okay? You're going to go straight in. I'll put this up here. You're going to take your thing and go straight in one side of your brush to get the gold on it. You see that? There's only gold on one side of that brush. Now I'm going to take it and flip it over and just barely touch into the black. Okay, you can see there's hardly any black on that at all. Now what you want to do is take and swish and kind of blend those together and then come over. So you're still up and down this way on your paper, and you're just going to swoosh. Come over and swoosh. And I'm going to dip again. Thing. And I'm just going to blend. Come back to the paper and draw down. You just want a little of that gold to be coming through the back side. And yes, it does look like a hot mess right now. But this is the base and how it starts. This is the part that is copyrighted, you guys. This is the part they don't want you to know how to do. But like, how easy is that, right? So at this point, this is what we've got. Just a bunch of gold stripes behind our check pattern with a little tiny hint of the black in it, okay? So now we're going to come in with our bigger brush. I'm going to need my glasses for this. And everywhere that we put a dot on the paper, we are going to fill that in with black paint. And no need to be super precise because their stuff is not perfect because it's hand-drawn. It's a hand-drawn pattern. So, just start filling in your squares with the black paint. You guys have any questions? Ooh. I should probably put something underneath this because I get messy. All right, so we're just going to continue. And you can see that the black is going to cover up your lines that you drew to create the pattern. So it's not something you need to worry about. You can do it with pen or with pencil. It's not going to show. I think I've overworked my brush. It kind of wants to flare out and do its own thing. Hi, Miss Katie. I showed them that I used your thank you paper as my demo piece already. I'm just filling in my pattern. And I went from the middle down, and then I'll work from the middle up. I'll flip it over and do it from the other side. How to do this. Katie, I used your thank you note from your supply box, and I just whipped this out yesterday. So this is what I'm teaching how to do the fancy check pattern that I can't say out loud, or, you know, copyright issues and all. But doesn't keep me from showing you guys how to do your own. All right, we are almost done with this one, and then I can flip it over. So you can see some of that gold pattern coming, you know, peeking around from the black check. That is what is copyrighted. It's not the check itself. It's the drag behind it, the pattern behind the check. So we've got half of that. Oh, thank you, Miss Katie. So now we can flip it over and do the other side. So far, it's pretty easy, right, guys? Y'all could do this. One more on this one. Oh, thank you. It does look just like it, and it's so easy. That's why when I heard you guys were spending $25 on napkins, I'm like, no, 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 we can do this without having to spend that. I'm doing good. Well, I'm doing good. Yeah, it is very easy, Miss Mary. Hi, Miss Kimberly Nolan. Welcome. Flubby's in the house. Oh, I just smeared that. That was on my finger. I told y'all I'd get it everywhere. That's okay. This is a card. I can stick something right there over it. All right, so last square. Done. So we have that, and you can see, well, I messed up right there because I touched it, but you can see the gold peeking around the black. Oh, Kimberly, I'm sorry. And you can't see my pencil marks anymore. You paint those black squares and they all disappear. Okay. So you guys were almost done, believe it or not. All right, here's the one I did yesterday. Here's the one today, and we're almost done. What was the color of gold you used again? It is antique gold. And this is Delta Ceramcoat that I used, but I know Americanus has the same color, antique gold. It's like a mustardy yellow. All right, so let's give this just a second to get that black good and dry. Pretty easy, right? Now we're gonna just need a tiny, tiny bit of white. I'm literally just using a drop. I used less than a drop of the gold. I used more of the black because that created the check look. And I mean, just a tiny bit of white is all we need for this. You're welcome, Miss Mary. Now I'm coming back in and I'm using that same brush, so I want to make sure. I could use a different one, I guess. That way I don't drag black in it. I'm just going to use that one, the one I used. Okay, so using that same one that I used with the black, just clean it out really good. Make sure I'm not going to get black on there. Okay, so it's fairly dry. I'm barely going to, get the tip of it in there, and I'm going to wipe off a lot of that white paint. And now I'm just going to come, and you want to start on the left side of the check and just drag. And what you're doing is dry brushing the white on top of that black check. You'll see it right there. You're dragging, dry brushing the white over the black check. So I've done half of it. These 3 lines are done. These 2 are not. Yes, Kimberly. So you put a little on there, you wipe it off. I like to do a test thing and then drag. That's done. And you have that MC pattern on now I have a card. It's done, you guys. That was so easy. So let's see if we can do it here. So, all right. So if you have napkins that already have the black and white check, easy. You can easily dry brush that with the white over the top. But how would you go in and put the gold in it? Well, you do it the same way as you do the white. You just do it a little bit heavier, but come off to the side. You want to come to the right side of the black and white, the black check, and dry brush your gold right over the top of it or right off to the side of it. That's all you would have to do. So you could do ribbon like that. Just dry brush the gold off to the right side of your check and dry brush your white. If you use a copyrighted pattern, you can't sell the card. Nope, I cannot. But it doesn't mean I can't send it to somebody, as a thank you card. So I can make all of these up and send them and not sell them. Or I could sell them as a black and white check card. I just don't put the, how we say the, I'm going to turn you guys up so I can talk to you. Boom. Okay, so you know how in some of our listings we say maybe Grinch inspired or Louis Vuitton inspired, whatever. Okay, so I used to make a Louis Vuitton inspired tumbler or Starbucks cup wrap. Okay, I had to take it down because they saw it. So I don't even put those in my description anymore. I would just put this as a check pattern card. Yes, I do too, Kimberly. I do too, especially old Christmas cards. I like to, because my daughter's handicapped and they use these cards to create other cards for the center that she goes to school at. And so I will save those up and, send them with her to school and they use them to recreate other Christmas cards because they make and sell little gift baskets at her center. Christmas cards are the best. Yep. Yep. They use them all the time. So I save everything. So you guys, look, this is what we did. It was so easy. Create the pattern, pen or pencil. You do your gold drag, golden little touch of black, do the drag, then you color in your black checks, and then you dry brush the white on. That's it. So stinking easy. Thanks, Kimberly. So I couldn't decide if I wanted to do the pattern or the leopard animal print. So I think we'll do the animal print next week because I want to really do it on a small like a smaller, not a mason jar, but a small jar, because I want to give it to my neighbor as a gift. So I want to actually get it and do it. And I didn't have one, so I've got to get one this weekend. So that was it, you guys. 40 minutes, we're done. And now I have a card to send that I can send out. And what I think I will do is go and, because this is the envelope it's going to go in, I want to do, you know, the little flap that you lick and seal it closed. I'm going to do the flap in that pattern. So I will be doing that. And with something this size, I could actually use the smaller popsicle stick so that I get more checks on it. Really cute is to do the card and then the actual check pattern on the outside. Thanks, Neva. Thank you, Miss Mary. All right, you guys, that's it. We are done. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your work week if you're working, and then have a fabulous weekend. Thank you, Karen. And do something creative this weekend. Have fun. Hopefully supposed to have some really good weather this weekend and not much rain. Thank goodness. Thank you, Kimberly. I love watching yours too, even though all I see is the replays. I never get to watch you in person, but I do watch the replays. Most of them. I can't say I've seen them all. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging with me today. And now let's head back over and watch Teeny, because now I got to catch up. Have a great day. Bye, guys.